Hello there, folks. Welcome back then. Now, this is a very interesting episode. If you've not seen the previous one, go and watch it because it sets up quite an episode today. Quite an interesting episode, quite an exciting episode today. We play Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. If we take a look first then at the Premier League table, you can see that the mighty Salford sit on top of it. 3 points clear of Manchester United. Arsenal 6 points behind, but with a chance to close the gap today if they produce the goods against us. A man to look out for. Andrea Batola, a man who's fractured his arm. Yeah, sorry, that's really not appropriate when a man's injured his arm. But I will celebrate it because we've got an injury of our own. The other man on the list, Jules Menga, is out injured. It's not got abysmal happiness. I think it's down to the injury, which is a big shame. A strained stomach muscle means he misses both games today, which means China comes in. Oh, when China loves a live com. Coming up later on then, Nottingham Forest in the Europa League second leg. We trail 1-0 in that game. But here's the team for today's game. And actually, after yesterday's disappointment with 2 defeats in a row, we're going to play Kovalev in the middle, drop Sergio and play Barry out there on the wing. Disappointingly as well, Caselli has picked up, and he said Corselli there, all the memories. Caselli is also out for 2 weeks, 11 to 14 days with a groin strain. So 2 key members missing for us today, Menga and Caselli, as well as Kasper, who's still suspended. So Babiev comes in for him. Fidel, Kovalev, Barry. China up top then. The back 5 remains as it always is recently. And yes, Arsenal the first game. We're going to start off attacking, which might be a risk, but it's gone well for us in recent games, so we continue with it. Apart from the last 2 games, which are the most recent, and it hasn't gone well. Formation man. Mentality man. Not as good. So of course, Arsenal are missing their key striker, which could be an advantage to us, but playing the same 4-4-2 that Manchester United tried, and it worked. Clearly there's something going on between those two, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to tell them today to go out there and enjoy themselves. I'm going to tell them, look, there's no pressure today. Just get out there and have fun. You know, have fun. Remember when football was fun? Yeah, let's have fun with the football. Right, let's just see how we get on. A win today is pivotal. 8 games to go after today's game, and that, well, the Premier League crunch time is really getting closer. I'm going to show you, I think at least, I'm going to say this as a commitment, I'm going to show you almost, well, pretty much almost every single game in the rest for the rest of the season, whether it be Europa League or Premier League. They're all coming your way. So if we do throw it away, you'll get to be part of all of that journey this week. So, oh dear. To be honest, we've not had a title running before, so I might as well show you every inch of it. A few people have requested that you see everything from now until the end, and I agree. I think it is the most exciting time to be a Salford fan. Arguably the most exciting time in the series so far, with potential silverware. A lot of chatter in the comment section. Oh, get us a trophy. Do something interesting to make something happen. Today, this is the year, folks. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. And soon you're going to believe me in about 4 episodes' time if it goes well. If it doesn't, then that's really sad. We're going to win the league. It's not catchy. It's not catchy. It won't make it onto a t-shirt. Or will it? No, it won't. Okay, so far, Arsenal have certainly had the better of the game, and I sort of regret being on attacking as they come forward here now. Ball swung in. Colombino clears, though. Out to Bloom on this left side. Ball back into the middle. A shot from Cruz, perhaps. Oh, a Plymard with a shot. A Marky Parky with a magnificent save. And we're actually going to change things completely. Change it from attacking all the way to counter-attacking, and hopefully hit them on the break, because so far we're not having any control over the game as Parky grabs it. Arsenal all over us. 10 minutes before the half. Counter-attacking is not something I enjoy playing this year, actually. It's not overly successful for me. As we get into half-time, at 0-0. I mean, away from home against the team that are third, it's not too bad. I'm going to say keep going out there and you can still win today. That's it. We're going to try and pump them up with a calm approach. Now, with a passionate approach, assertive approach. I'm very happy with your solid defensive work. Good. But now I'm assertively going to say, you've been unlucky so far, so good effort. Oh, they like that. Let's just play on. I don't dare risk it with China. I'm not the first person to say that, let me tell you. No, absolutely not. Loads of people have said that before. I'm not that. Oh, yes. Not necessarily a football manager sense, though, as Bloom plays it into the area, and we're going to have to get there first. Peter can't, though, and it's cleared. And I tell you what now, China looks very isolated up top on his own. Bloom with the turn, shot on goal. Babiev clears, and again, China not really in the game at all so far. And I'm thinking of a change that we could potentially make as the ball goes forward and it hits the post. Offside anyway. Do we take the gamble here? And away point's pretty good. Half an hour left to go. Oh, I kind of want to win it though. I don't want to leave this to Manchester United winning a game, us losing one. I'm gonna. Shall we gamble, viewers? Of course you want to see me gamble. You want to see me get this wrong. Babayev off. Sandoval on. as a poacher. I remember him well. Okay, China and Sandoval up top. We're taking off our defensive rock in the middle as Arsenal go through. I mean, Parky with a save! Oh, Parky. Sorry, I'm amazed it didn't go in there. I'll be honest. It was written in the stars normally. Arsenal come forward again though. Romero, Kolev, Hessing can't get there. Bloom, Hessing with a good block. I mean, we really shouldn't be doing this. We're going to go defensive. Why have I brought on another striker? Bloom, corner ball, whipped in, headed down and wide. I mean, we're hanging on a little bit. It takes me back to the Parma Juve days where we had a game. I mean, this is very retro. And I've not mentioned the Parma series before, so we'll do it now. Juve had 40 shots in the game. We held out for a 0-0. It was one of the best episodes we've ever had. As there's 30 seconds left. I mean, if we nick it here, smash and grab. Kovalev, please. Oh, my good grief. 20 seconds left. An away point. I don't know what United are doing now. I think they're drawing because I think they are 3 points behind. If Arsenal score here, I'm going to have a cry. I'm going to have a cry. Don't make me cry. Please don't make me cry. Ball played in, blocked, and that should be it. Game over. Arsenal 0, Salford 0. I mean, an exciting 0-0, I feel like. It's not a terrible result for us. In terms of entertainment, it wasn't too bad. Quick look at what Manchester United did then. A 0-0 against Hull City, who are in the top of the table, well, the top half of the table, but still, Manchester United dropped points there. We arguably gain a point against Arsenal. They're difficult to say, isn't it, really? I guess we're happy, considering United did the same thing. So, on to the next game. Nottingham Forest, we're a goal behind. Come on, us. Come on, us. We're away from home. Okay, then. Second game of the episode. Let's go through the team, then. We're 1-0 down to Nottingham Forest. And actually, looking at it, there's only a couple of teams that are in the lead. You look at Barcelona and Fiorentina, and then below that, Fiorentina actually beating Bayern Munich. Look below that. Every team who's away from home is losing at this stage. So, wow. This is quite the task for us and quite a few others. Okay, then. These are the men I have selected for today's game against Nottingham Forest. Parky in goal. Colombino, Hessing, Anker Brendan Bamba, Casper just in front. Vidal, Sergio's there with Peter on the right, Barry on the left, and China up top through the middle. It's a shame we haven't got Caselli, we haven't got Menga, and yeah, we've got some players on the bench though that can change the game. Kovalev probably being the key man, but we're going with our most in-form front five, so that's the plan. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Starting attacking. Well, actually, we're not going to work it into the box, though. And we're not going to retain possession. Oh, no, we're not. I'm not. We're going for this. Away from home. Come on, boys. This is our moment to make history for Salford City. Wouldn't you like to be there for me? Salford, we can do it. We're the greatest team in Europe. And I don't know. Do you know what? Usually my musical interludes are better than that, so I'm disappointed in myself. First chance of the game. China's dribbling out to Colombino. Ball back into China. I mean, China. I love China. I love it. I love him. I mean, what it? I love it. That's harsh. I love him. Him. We're 1-0 up. It's the away goal we needed. China then, with a 1-2. Quite a lengthy 1-2. Colombino plays it straight back in. China at the front post. Fires in. Oh, I love him. I'm so pleased I signed him. Cost me loads as well. 15 mil. So, about time he did something. I say about time. He's been doing it all season. Okay, hopefully we can hold on to this now. Moore. Oh, what have I just said? God damn it. Gareth Moore has levelled the scoring. Nottingham Forest back in front. But with the away goals, it does put us in a strong position. If we score again, a draw will be enough. As well, it's a great first hand. For the first save there for Parky was great. The second save, what save? Okay, Forest coming forward again. Since that China goal, we've been on the back foot. It's hit the bar. I mean, hashtag mechanics, my word. Okay, there's going to be a chance before half-time, and I'm fearful now that it's going to go... Oh, no, this is never good. Parky comes out, gets it. I mean, I've seen that happen all too many times to know that it very rarely goes well for the defensive team. Ball played through towards Roberto, shot from an angle, and oh my God, we're not going out like this, are we? I don't know who falls asleep here. Somebody does. It's played through. Bamba just so... I mean, what's Bamba doing with his fancy boots on? Come on. It's not defending, is it? So we need 2 goals. It's quite simple. We need 2 goals. We're getting stuck in. We're going to start exploiting the flanks, run the defence, be more expressive, roam from position. We're just going to do it all. We're going to make this mental to the point where we're actually just going to push everybody on a little bit more as well. Come on, boys, we've got this. 2 goals. I mean, we're going for a very sort of attacking midfield as well. We've not got anyone in a defensive role. We're just going out for this. Okay, come on. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Casper with it now. Plays it into China. Barry. Oh, Barry. Now I know how Paul felt. Chuckle Brother reference. Okay, forward we come again. Hessing's thrown it straight to him. We've got to win this header. Bamba does so. Vidal knocks it down. Casper into China. We're moving this at speed. Out towards Peter on this right side. Ball to that post. Barry's put it in. This could be the comeback of all comebacks. We level terms in terms of on the day, but we're still a goal behind on aggregate, and we know the away goal is so important. Peter at the back post. It's what a cross that is, by the way, from Peter. Picks up Barry, who cannot miss. But time's ticking down. The heart rate's gone up. It's a deep throw-in for Nottingham Forest. We're staying with this now until we have a resulting something or other. Ankerbrand, tackle him. Oh, it's gone out towards this right-hand side. Romo runs forward with it. Romo, if they score now, we're in so much trouble. Romo, Parky with a save. Okay, come on, this is not over. Over half an hour to go. It's a corner to Nottingham Forest, but I'm not worried about it. Rightly so, Casper heads clear. Colombino, deep in their half. 1-2 with China. Ball in. Barry's there again. We're creating chances. We're creating a lot of chances. But then again, Nottingham Forest are a threat on the break. Moore goes through. Plays it all the way out to this left-hand side. We're at 6s and 7s. Ball played in. Hits the bar. Comes off. Hessing now. Look how quick the game is. It's absolutely frantic. There's another chance immediately. Casper into Barry. China. He's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. China. China. Of all the moments, China. You'd think we'd have got full game on at this point. We actually haven't. China. It's in. We're in again. Oh my God. China's just shooting from anywhere. I had to check there that we're playing key highlights. We are. It's madness. Peter. Free kick. Ball played in. Cleared immediately. Oh, back out to Peter. Bamba on the edge. I mean, Bamba doesn't score from there. Vidal into China. Oh, China with a save. Barry back in. Somebody score a goal. Oh, my word. Oh, my. If I could do a heart monitor right now, I'd be off the scale. Okay, 15 minutes or so left on the clock. Can we find the breakthrough? Do we just throw another striker up there? Sandoval for Ankerbrand. We've got to do it. We'll play Bamba at the back on his own. I mean, Hessing can actually play a little bit more centrally. That's what we're going to do. I'm throwing men on. Do we get a hero? Do we get a hero? We don't get a hero. There's no hero in all of this. I'm going to lose to Nottingham Forest because of a stupid goal in the first leg. Oh, no. The worst part of this is, right, that now it all rests on the league. That's not good at all. We're out then. We're out of the Europa League. Is that a blessing or is it... I mean, you never know. You could look at this in both ways. Part of me does think that the fact we're now not in it, this is a clear run to the Premier League title. Hull, Southampton, Brighton, Sunderland, Liverpool, West Brom, QPR and Tottenham. I will work out how we're going to put those into episodes. But that brings us to the end of today's episode. Last episode. Well, the episode before this is quite funny, actually. 2 episodes ago, 3 wins on the bounce. Then last episode, 2 losses. Today's episode, 2 draws. I mean, I've got no idea to predict what happens next, but my word, it's going to be exciting. So, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. It's hotting up here in the Salford story. Tell your friends, tell your family, it's hotting up. The Salford story continues next time. So, with love, with care, it's Benji. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye. Oh my, I need to lie down. After this, I need to lie down. My God.